Royals to Beauty Fall 2025. Well, guys, we are winding it on down. It is truly a wind down Thursday. For me, your girl is shower, moisturize, and relax, and she is ready to complete the final space in my home for the fall styling series. You guys have really seemed to enjoy every space, and I so appreciate the love, the comments, the likes, the shares, all the things. I really appreciate you guys. And so the last space that we completed together was my formal living room, and it's in the Tennessee whiskey vibe. You guys know how I am about a good theme. I'll always give each season a theme and have a whole story to go along with, right? So the Tennessee whiskey theme is near and dear. That was my mother's, or one of her favorite songs, and so anytime I hear it, I automatically think of her, and that color, when I see it, it reminds me of her. So my styling is intentional. I know that you guys are enjoying it for the trendy color hues and the beautiful designs, but every space has a meaning behind it to me, and that's what I want to encourage you to do. Create a space that is meaningful and joyful to you, and it brings you peace and joy. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Is if you like it, I love it. So we're going to do what we came to do, and that is slay this space for the fall season. So without any further ado, let the decorating begin. Treatments are hung, and I'm absolutely loving them. It is a natural flow from the formal living space into the dining area, and I absolutely am feeling how it's feeling. And I want to give you guys another designer tip. I always love giving you all tips to help you with your style. Many of you say that my tips and design techniques have really helped you all, and that is exactly what I'm here to do. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to, as I say, bring you creativity, motivation, and inspiration. That is my ultimate goal. And one of the main tips I want to give you all is to be true to you as it relates to your styling. Find what your style is. If it is a combination of styles, cohesively and balancedly, if that's the word, bring those looks together. For me, as I first started out in my design endeavors as a young woman, young mother, not a lot of money, traditional styling just seemed to fit what I liked in that moment, and I transitioned from traditional to Tuscan. Absolutely love the Tuscan because I grew to love the ornate details of like fine furnishings. I've always loved a good solid wood piece. That's going to always be my heart and soul. I just love a well-made piece of furniture. I feel like you're making an investment, invest in something that's quality and that will stand the test of time. So number 3, guys, what was that? Trick number 1 is find what you like. Number 2 is be true to you. And number 3, I would say, lean into what feels right. Don't go with what's trending. Don't go with what someone else has in their home. What feels right to you? What makes you feel cozy? It may be contemporary. It may be industrial. It may be Victorian. It may be Tuscan. It may be retro. Whatever that style is, lean into that thing. And the more you lean into it, whether you're combining two designs, whether it's rustic, whether it's farmhouse, whether it's organic farmhouse, we have so many different marriage of styles these days that it's just necessary for you to just do research and find what feels right to you. And for me, transitioning from, again, traditional to Tuscan, as I began to research and see more of the Parisian style, it just felt right. I was trying to force my way, and I'm telling you guys this for real, I was trying to force my way into more of a glam style, and glam was nice. And of course, I have a glam flair, but I think my glam comes more from my love for old Hollywood. So once I began to research more and more of what really catered to me, or what I really gravitated towards, it was more of the Parisian, because it still was like the cousin, if you would, to the Tuscan design. It was just more lighter color furnishing, still solid wood, still ornate, which is what I love, but it was a more modern take on it, but still had that traditional classic undertone, which is what I love. You guys know that I am a old money lover of style, if you would. That's kind of like a new trend thing, but it definitely fits my design aesthetic. And so I've learned to marry that French Parisian style with my hint of Tuscan and my ultimate glam underhues, undertones. It just works for me, guys. And once you find that thing that works for you, ride that thing until the cows come home. Just lean into it. The more you do it, the more you'll love it. You can't go wrong with what you love. I tell you guys that all the time. Buy what you love what you buy, and you'll never get tired of it, okay? I know that was a long little segment, but I just kind of want to just chit-chat with the girls and the guys. Denzel, hey, I love, guys, I want to give a shout out to Denzel. I know I have thousands that watch and view, I say episode after episode, but video after video, and I love you all dearly. But one in particular, mainly because he's a guy, and according to my analytics, I don't have a lot of guy following, which is normal because I'm a female and I do mostly female type, well, I won't say female type, but my style is more feminine, girly. But I have a few guys, and Denzel is one that I really have come to look forward to. So when I see his name, when we do the live videos, it just makes my heart smile. When I see his names in the comments, it just makes my heart smile. He gets in the chats, he communicates with everybody, and that just makes me feel good. It feels like we're building a community of people that love and look forward to seeing each other. A few other ladies that I want to shout out: Stephanie, I love Stephanie, Deidre, Tanji, of course, Luana, of course, Benita, Ella from Tennessee. She'll every message she'll say, "This is your friend Ella from Tennessee," and those comments just make me smile. Myra, Robin, it's so many of you guys, but there are just some names that just kind of resonate, and I look forward to seeing them. Patricia, I love you guys so much, and so I just wanted to give you all a shout out while it was fresh on the brain, because literally, y'all, it is 1 a.m. and I have to be up to slay and style some hair by 7 a.m. But we're going to get this video completed because I love y'all. But I just wanted to give you all just that quick shout out. I love you guys so much. Keep the comments coming. Keep the support coming. All the things. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. So let me get back, y'all. All of that because I'm trying to hang a picture. But I want to share this with you guys. This is another great way to bring in your color story into any design. Now, I honestly prefer a canvas with a frame, and it is always my goal when I buy a frameless canvas to take it to Hobby Lobby and get it framed. But of course, I haven't done it yet, but doesn't mean I'm not going to use it. This picture, you guys, I picked up from Amazon, and I love it because if you look at my window treatments and you look at the color hues in this abstract canvas, it picks it up beautifully. I loved it because it wasn't so glittery and shiny, because everything doesn't have to be glittery and shiny. I love it also because it brings in the hues of my table. It's painted in a rustic, she call it a gray wash, which pulls that beautifully. And if and when I go metallic on this table, because y'all, this table is going metallic. Just so y'all know, I'm just gonna drop that out there. This table is getting a metallic makeover, along with the cabinet, the chairs, the whole 9 yards. But until we get there, this pulls that beautifully. And even when because I'm gonna keep this piece, I'm even contemplating buying a second one. But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's from Amazon. It pulls all the colors in. So that is another way to bounce your color throughout the room. So I'm going to get this hung. And as I'm hanging, I'm going to tell you guys another great tip. And I actually bought, Travina, how did you get that off? Oh, okay. I'm about to say, now I know my eyes are better than that. Okay. Y'all, again, it's 1 a.m. I was like, now I know I measured. Okay, yes, perfect. Another great way to bring in color, if you don't want to purchase new wall art every time, I know that can be costly, and it can be, you can run out of real estate to store it. So another way to create a beautiful color story is doing the viral shower curtain hack, where they're taking beautiful shower curtains and they're placing them over canvas and creating a wall art that they want for that particular room or space. And that's another great way. So say for instance you don't want to purchase new wall art, just go on Amazon or wherever you're shopping and find a beautiful shower curtain that has your color story in it, and that will be a great, very feasible way to bring in your color story. So now we have the window treatments done, we have the wall art done, we're bringing the story in, and we're going to get the table dressed. All right, guys, you know I am known for a signature centerpiece or two, and so I'm going to start out with that. I always love to start setting my tables with the centerpiece. I just think it sets the stage, and if it's done right, the centerpieces can stand alone, guys. So this is part one of this gorgeous tablescape. So we're going to bring that in again, bringing in my color story, you guys. You see it come to life. So every piece in your design should be telling a story. Okay, get that placed. We're gonna grab the other piece, or one of the other pieces. All right, so this is the other vessel or the piece to this set. This set is from Tuesday morning, guys, and I have used it in a number of places in my home, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to off-center this because this acts as, although it's two pieces, it acts as one. So I'm going to kind of off-center the floral just to have that placed there. Or you know what? I have another piece that I'll be adding. So let me swap that out. Let's do that like that. So this is the center. Okay, yeah, and then we'll have another here. Because my table is extremely long, I have a lot of real estate to play with, so I can go grand and overscale with my centerpiece. But who am I fooling? I go grand and overscale on my 60-inch table. So do what you like. This, if you want grand and overscale on your two-seater table set, do just that. All right. But let me go and get the other piece. And the other members of the band, I made not only one, but I made a second of this particular centerpiece. Let me grab this. I am so loving the look of this. Shout out to my sister Lawana. She is responsible for me getting one of these vessels. I found one at my Home Goods, and she's in the Texas area, and she purchased another one for me. My initial vision was to do 3 of these, one taller, but one of them broke. But we're not gonna cry over spoiled milk, okay? We're gonna make it do what it do. So these two are, well, they're almost complete. I want to add a little bit more. I wanted them to, again, act as background scenes. This is the main, this is the Diana, okay? These are the Supremes. So let's get them dressed completely. So, many of you have asked me to give you pointers and tips on your centerpieces. I typically make my centerpieces ahead of time, off camera, for the sake of time. But I want to just share with you one main tip. If I share with you nothing else about floral design, let me share with you this. And it is, when you buy florals, they're going to come, as I like to say, sleep. They're going to come like this, okay? It is your job to wake them up, to make them look like this. Do you see the movement and the volume in this piece in comparison to this? Same pick, but by opening up, it gives you so much more volume, and it helps you to create a full, more professional looking centerpiece. So take the time and fluff out every single branch. If you follow the flow of the stem. Most of them are designed with like little branches that sprout out, so sprout them out. That's what they're designed to do. Open them up, give them a whole new life. Now this flat, but if you want to really create a little 3D effect, just kind of give it a little bit of little curvature, and that really makes it move and pop. So that is another little designer tip. No matter what the floral stem is, wake it up, okay? And so I wanted to just add a little bit more volume to each centerpiece. I'm gonna use some. I'm gonna add 2 here. And guys, this is a combination of picks from the Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby. Do I have any? I think I got a few Walmart picks in here, but I absolutely love these picks. And it did not take a lot. I'm gonna add another pumpkin to each one because I had them on hand to do so, okay? And I'm gonna come over here and do the same, but again, do you see, just by adding 2 of these little picks, I wanted to bring more of that cream into it. Again, because I wanted to flow from the pick, the stems that are over in the formal living area. From my angle, it's cute. How does it look from y'all angle? They're extremely cute. So there's a pumpkin there, there's a pumpkin there, so let's do that. And it's just, again, we got the background singers, but I still want them to be dressed to the nines, okay? So we have that set. So now, let's continue on. All right, guys, so I'm gonna come in next with some of my favorite pieces for the fall season, and they are these beautiful laser metallic placemats. I got these from Hobby Lobby, but oftentimes it's hard to link things from Hobby Lobby, so I'm gonna link them. I found some identical on Amazon, so I'll link the Amazon ones, and the price point is about the same. So they're, I wanna say maybe like a dozen for 20 something on the Amazon. Pretty much about the same as what you would get it from Hobby Lobby. If you don't have a Hobby Lobby in your area, I will link the Amazon ones for you. So I have a set and a dozen in the champagne and then a dozen in the copper. So we're gonna get them laid. And I want to do just like an organic look, like the leaves are just falling off the tree, right? So that is that's my vision. That's my vision. I don't want them going in the same direction. Just real organic, real effortless. But again, it takes a lot of effort. You want it to look effortless, but it's gonna take some effort. That's not so like this one. If that copper is going up, I'm gonna take that copper down, and vice versa. Just what I'm doing instead of 14. So bring it on down. Just slide it on down that way. Okay. And then on this side, I'm going to do opposite. So if the copper is down there, the copper will be up here. You guys know I love doing a mixing, matching technique on this table. It has become my favorite thing to do in design as it relates to this dining table, and I don't think that will ever change. Okay, so it's going downward, and then this one will go upward. Yeah, that's correct. That is correct. Okay. And this one is going upward. Like we just sprinkle some maple leaves all over the dining table, but did it glamorously, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's bring on the next layer. Coming in now with these beautiful copper placemats. Guys, I've had these for so very long. They were part of my Tuscan inventory, and I just never could part ways with it. And like I said, all of my Tuscan pieces now work beautifully for the fall season. So we're gonna get those laid, and I just so happen to have 8 of them. So that is perfection. Yes, love it. Alrighty, guys, bringing in the next layer or layers to this collection, guys, or to this setup, is this beautiful brocade dinnerware set from Godinger. This is one of the few sets that I have in an actual 8-count setting. A lot of times I mix and match because most of my dinnerware collections are in 6 or 4-piece settings, so I mix and match so that I can create a cohesive look and feel. But I desire to have at least 2 or 3 that are all the same, and I got just that. I ordered these from Inspire Me Home Decor, but again, they are by Godinger. It is the 20th century brocade set, and it's fine bone china, guys. It's absolutely amazing. If you know Godinger, then you know that they are top of the line as relates to the decor, their dinnerware pieces. I have several in my home and I absolutely love. I collect the crystals and I absolutely love this. I wasn't aware that it was by Godinger until I actually got it. I purchased it again from Inspire Me Home Decor. I ordered a set, it came as a set of 6, and I ordered a set of 6, and when they came in, one was broken. So I reached out to the company and told them that I wanted to see if they, asked them if they could replace the one. Well, they not only replaced the one plate, but they sent me a whole nother set, and I didn't have to send the other set back in. So they gave me a set of 12, with the exception of the plate. I have 11 plates, but I'm happy to have this full collection nonetheless. It will be a staple in my home for many, many years to come, honey. My babies and grandbabies are gonna get this passed down. Love, love, love it. So I'm gonna get that place. I'm gonna do the whole place setting, and it's not full on fall. There's no pumpkins. There's nothing that says fall, but it's elegant enough and it flows beautifully with the pieces. It's going to read fall when it's all complete. So it has the dinner plate, this beautiful salad plate with that gorgeous gold brocade design. It's not like a brassy gold, it's a beautiful soft gold, and it's just absolutely elegant, and it screams luxe and old money. All the things that I like. So let's get that place, and then we'll finish up the other 7 settings and go on to the next step. Guys, this beautiful brocade set is looking gorgeous on the table, and I wanted to set the end tables with something different but yet equally as grand. And I have just 2, guys, of these grateful, thankful, blessed plates from Hobby Lobby. They came out with this particular design a number of years ago, and I've been waiting and waiting for them to repeat this particular design with this particular font, but they never have. They brought one back that was similar, but it's not exactly like this one. So I only have these 2, which they work out perfectly for me in this case. So I'm going to place that down here at the end of the table, and I'm going to place this one down at the other end of the captain's chair. So I'm going to place them there, and I like how that's flowing. Guys, so again, I love doing the mixing and matching, just to break up the look and give a little bit of interest to the table. So for my stemware, I'm going to do just that. So to some settings, it will have this beautiful clear flute that I picked up from Goodwill, guys, so whopping 25 cents. I love that. I only have 4 of them. And then we're going to add to the other settings this beautiful monogram H. Love this, love this. Have had it for a number of years, 10 years to be exact. Love that. And so to one setting, we're going to have these beautiful snuffer glasses. I pulled this from my Loves collection. I'm going to place that with the wine glass that has the gold, and to bring in some gold detail to this one, I'm going to place the Bling Out Vase one here. right, guys, the table's looking good. So let me address the credenza. So I'm gonna go ahead and just flank what's already here in place with these beautiful copper antique vibe pumpkins I picked up from Big Lots a number of years ago. This 2-tier tray is for TJ Maxx, and I have the rest of the brocade collection on the tiers. This would be perfect for if you're dining for Thanksgiving or just hosting family and friends. Remove the plate. Well, you can serve your dishes there and have your food surrounding, or have your hors d'oeuvres there. Whatever floats your boat, but it's a nice little setup for entertaining nonetheless. And so I have flanking the credenza with some beautiful acrylic and gold lamps I picked up from Home Goods with a beautiful white linen square what is this, lampshade over. On top, guys, I have a gorgeous 3-piece set. I picked this up from Burlington, I believe. No, I'm wrong. I got this from Ross a number of years ago. I've had them so long, they've been all over the house. But once I placed them here, they have kind of just lived here. And until I add another piece of furniture here, this is where they're gonna live. I just love, again, the gray hues, picking up the gray tones of the furniture pieces. This piece was inherited from my mother. I do know that it is from is it Thomasville? I think it's Thomasville. She picked this piece up from Haverty's a few years ago when we were FaceTiming, and I helped her to actually pick it out, not knowing that one day it would be in my home. But again, it's another sentimental piece that is near and dear and will forever be in my space in some capacity. So that is that. Oh, let me add one more piece for the serving of it all. Or one more set, if you will. I have these beautiful gold maple leaf servers, and I love how some pieces just kind of do a natural patina, and that is what this one is doing, and I love that. So I'm going to just place them here, just kind of like crisscross them. Again, setting the stage for entertaining and serving. This is heavy, y'all. Push it back just a little bit so that you can see those peeking out. There you go. So that is that. So, and really, that's it. That's all to this space. Doesn't need a lot. It's grand and overscale. It's set for entertaining, and it just complements the space. So let's continue to dress this, because you know we're not done, right? So to the table, guys, we're gonna bring in now the napkins. The napkins. I'll show you the options that I have. I'll bring in 2 and 2. Got these gorgeous whiskey color napkins from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago, and they are going to be a staple. But again, another case of I don't have 8 of the same, so I have 6 of this one, and I have 4 of these. I've used these in my breakfast nook area for a number of years, but I decided to switch it up and bring them in here. So there's 4 pumpkin ones. We'll just place every other one like so. And I just place the napkin in and just do like a cute little bow fan out. Place it like so. And then to the opposite, these napkin rings are also from Hobby Lobby doing the Christmas collection. I got them at like 90% off a couple of years back, guys. It's from the Robert Stanley grouping. He makes beautiful, beautiful decor pieces for the seasons, and I just love seeing what they come out with each year. He pretty much repeats the most of it at Hobby Lobby, but every once in a while he'll add a new something, and I like to pick up that new something. So this was one of those new somethings a couple of years ago. All right, guys, and so to the captain's chairs, I'm going to place these gorgeous gold pumpkin bowls I picked up a number of years ago. I believe they're Hobby. No, these are TJ Maxx. Got them from TJ Maxx, so we're going to place them front and center of the captain's chairs, or the captain's seats. For the napkin of the captain seat, guys, I'm going to keep it really simple. I have Actually, I think I have a dozen of these organza set. I've had them so long. That's how long I've been into the Tuscan vibe. And well, when there was a Tuscan vibe, I picked these up from Pure One a number of years ago. So I'm just going to place 2 of them on the ends of the captain chairs. I'm just going to do like a simple classic placement under up under the neck, a plate, so it can just hang over, just for something different. Now that the table is set, I'm not gonna do like serveware, but I am gonna bring in a nod to fall. Okay, so let's continue to dress the centerpiece. All right, guys, how many remember when I picked up this beauty? This is a gorgeous, what is this, acorn that I picked up from Ross. I love that gold detail. Again, it picks up the detail of the gold pieces within the tablescape. The copper hues pick up the whiskey tone, and I'm just gonna set that right here. And I also picked up a bag of the potpourri. This is the D&D Darcy and David brand from Hobby Lobby. Gorgeous, gorgeous set of potpourri. I'm just gonna place it like so. Well, not throw them all over the table, but you just I want that, oh yeah, I want that orange in there, just to pull up some of those colors. Let's see, just put the leaves underneath. But I definitely want this dry orange that lends itself to the vibe. All the different hues of brown, definitely want to capture that. Again, effortless, but taking a lot of effort, right? Just kind of mix and matching. I think that's enough. I don't want to do too much. I think that's enough. That's a little think, okay? Now to bring in the pumpkins of the society. Coming in first, guys, this absolutely gorgeous pair of the, what is this? Tortoiseshell, marble, I don't know, but it's absolutely stunning. Picked these up from Joann's a number of years ago when I got the infamous cheetah print maple leaves and the maple leaf garland. Love that so much. It'll always be a staple in my home, so I'm going to place that there. I feel like I need to slide these down because there's going to be, of course you know there's going to be more, right? So we're going to place them there. Let's spread these out. The beauty of having all of this space to decorate is that you got all this space to decorate. So we're going to place them there. Let's bring in a couple more of society. We have these dainty little fellas. Pick these up from Home Goods, and they flow beautifully with the theme at hand. Love, love, love them. And you guys know I always love doing like that little tassel. Sometimes it'll let me be great in tassel for me, but sometimes it won't. Let's see. I don't know. That just ain't. We'll set it down for now because I don't want to be all night. As if it ain't late enough as is, but love that. Okay, so we have those there. And of course, I love doing things in odd numbers, so let's bring in another little set to round out the trilogy of society. So I have 2 options here. I have these beautiful copper glittered pumpkins. I believe I picked these up from Walmart a number of years ago. Love this color. I told you I used to style my entire home with this color hue. I need one that's a little larger in scale, but let's see. And I think that's lending too much to the color story. I need something to bring this copper down in this space. So we're gonna go with these until I can find some that are larger in scale. Now you should be able to toss it with your little self. Okay, thank you. Thank you for cooperating. Okay, yeah, so that feels right because it's bringing this color down into the other areas of the table. And that's what you want to do. You want to tell a nice cohesive story. You want things to flow. And honey, I got so much more to add. I'm trying to see. I'm gonna have to slide them down a little. No, I can do. Let's just see. Hold on. There's more. All right, guys. I have these beautiful. They're like a coppery, antique type of votive, right? They're hollow. So when I was at Dollar Tree, they have these LED candles, and I thought these would be so pretty to just place in here like so to give a nice ambiance at nighttime. So let's see, just where, honey, because this table is packed to capacity. Let's just do a little shimmy, just shimmy it on down, because they getting on here, sis. They getting on here. Told you I'm a maximalist, okay? Mind your business. You set your table how you want to set your table. But as for me and my house, we're going to pack it out, okay? We're going to pack it out. Love. Oh, that's pretty. Slide that down just a tad. Yeah, that works. That's it. Okay, hold on. Untoss with her. Let's toss with her. Stay for a moment, okay? There you go. Oh yeah. I like. She feels good. Feels good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Can you imagine when the lights are down? Is that what the kid? So I have more, but I feel like I need to stop here. Let me see. These guys, but I feel like this is enough, y'all. What y'all think? I think she full. We can place these. You know what? I can place these just over here because they absolutely match the candle. I mean the pumpkin over here. Yeah, we can do that. Just because we got them pulled out of the inventory. Okay, so right over here. Yeah, that works. Yeah, we'll place these. And I got the taper candles from Hobby. Both the candles and the candle holders are from Hobby Lobby, guys. So yeah, that's what. And then I'm looking at it, and it's too something. I'm looking at it, and it's too monochromatic, if you would. I don't know. I feel like I need something with some depth over here. I like it, but I don't love it. And this is where design editing has to come in, because you can have beautiful pieces, and if you don't know how to display them in a way that everything will have its moment, the beauty, it gets lost in the shuffle. You know what I mean? The beauty of it gets lost in the shuffle. So I think I'm gonna remove those because I really like the simplicity of the two pumpkins being over here. So my designer eye says, girl, that's enough. Take that off. And I'm gonna listen to it. So let's remove these. And I think what we're doing, bringing the chairs, and we'll get this thing wrapped out, and you guys will see the finished result of this design. So yeah, let's move it. Not everything has to be used all the time, okay? What that song said, what was his name? Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Was that Johnny Cash? You got to count your money. When it's set at the table, know when to hold. I think I'm gonna fold, okay? I'm gonna fold. So this is enough, sis. This is enough.
And now, without any further ado, I present to you Beauty Fall 2025 Dining Room Edition.
You did that. Yeah, you crossed the line about 1,000 times and I did that. Yeah, I stayed a while, tried to make it right. Cigarette. No, I never smoked, but my heart is broke, explosive. Stressing for that old thing back. That initial love, all the goosebumps, those flutters in my gut, turn into disgust. What a waste of love, babe. I just wanna go back to how it was, lay in each other's arms all day. Send me gifts just because. Tell me where we went wrong. Started out as homies, ended up as lovers. How'd it get so ugly? Can't we rediscover, baby, what it was? Or let's be honest, it was just a love bomb. You were so romantic, we were picture perfect. So much freaking passion, why we never got it back, babe? It was just a love bomb. Really wish you didn't push me away. I was willing to try, long as it takes. I would never say we were a mistake, but fleeting romance doesn't a lifetime make. That initial blood, all the goosebumps, those flutters in my gut, turn into disgust. What a waste of love, babe. I just wanna go back to how it was, baby. Lay in each other's arms all day, all day. Say me it's just because it's Tuesday. Tell me where we went wrong. Started as fantasy, ended as an enemies. How'd it get so ugly? Can't we rediscover, baby, what it was? Or let's be honest, it was just a love bomb. You were so romantic, we were picture perfect. So much freaking passion, why we never got it back, babe? If you miss me, just say that, babe. Love bomb. I don't deserve what you put me through, so you don't deserve one more chance. It's true, I still miss you, but I really miss that love bomb. Go back to love bomb. You hit me with that love bomb. Laying each other's arms. Love becoming so strong. Send me so strong. It was just a love bomb. Love bomb. I should've known better, deja vu. I should've known better that I'd lose. I should've known better. Tell me that this wasn't all for nothing. I should've known better than I did. I should've known better. Love's love, man. I should've known better than to give my all. It never works out for me. Could've kept it at a friendship. No hard feelings, no bad endings. Now look at where we are. Old familiar restart. Put the cards on my heart. Welcome back till the sad girl part. I should've known I'm better off alone. I should've known you were hiding your phone. I should've known